This is the HS Game Time Roundup with Pep Fernandez. Powered by Paradise Chevrolet Cadillac. Standards for excellence.
If you can't wait for March Madness, HS Game Time has you covered. I'm Pep Fernandez, and welcome to the Roundup. The CIF basketball playoffs are here, and HS Game Time has all your highlights. Let's start with a marquee matchup at Citrus Hill. The Hawks at home for Arlington in Division III AAA. And that'll make you want to cheer for the Honda Cars of Corona game of the night. Early on, Citrus Hill big man Anthony Rounds running the floor and dishes to Super Void Mac, the best name in sports, Super Void. Then it's Rounds taking the pass, gets the bucket, 2 of his game-high 17 points to go with 13 boards and 6 assists. The Lions, though, roar back. McKay Vanderberg dumps it inside to Austin Klug for the hoop. Klug added 15 rebounds. Back the other way, Rounds the steal, and he'll take it back for 2. The Hawks up by 8. More Citrus Hill. Dion McCoy puts it in reverse, and he gets the basket. Arlington answers. Vince Kaysen spots up from deep, nails it. Kaysen led the Lions with 13. Second quarter, Preston Tucker showing the range, and he drops 3 more. But Citrus Hill hangs on in this one. Rounds to McCoy for the deuce. Citrus Hill puts the squeeze on Arlington, 57-46 in the Honda Cars of Corona game of the night. The Hawks get Palm Desert in round 2. Let's jump to Division 4A. Notre Dame hosting Valley Christian. The Titans were trailing in this one by 15 in the third quarter, but you can never count out Notre Dame. The Titans trying to chip away at that lead. Desmond Aguirre gets the bucket, making it 36-23. Then it's Andrew Marconi. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Bottoms up. Notre Dame lives from downtown, but the Titans struggled from three-point land on Wednesday night. Notre Dame falls to Valley Christian 54-40. In Division III AA, West Valley of Hemet topped Norco 58-47. We've got more from the 3AA division. Now let's take a trip to Elsinore, where a pair of teams were in action. Chris Erkley has the highlights. Chris?
Hey everyone, Chris Erkley here reporting for HS Game Time. Playoff basketball is in full swing down here in the Southwest. First we had Temescal Canyon taking on Charter Oak, and then here at Lakeside it was the Lancers taking on Jurupa Valley. Defense would be the chant for Lakeside. Not a lot of D tonight, but plenty of offense. Lakeside up double digits when DeMarco Green lets the 3 rain from deep early in the third quarter. Jurupa Valley would try to fight back. Off the turnover, it's Stephen Bryant with the bucket on the breakaway lay-in. It's all Lakeside after that. Green goes Linsanity with the bullet pass to a wide-open Melvin Washington for the hoop. And you know it's your night when these shots are falling. Michael Christianer gets the shooter's touch on the 3-ball, and Lakeside goes on to win 77-66 over Jurupa Valley. Temescal Canyon hoping to pull off the W in front of their home crowd as well. It's Temescal big man Chima Wami going to work, banging down low in the paint for the bucket. But Charter Oak would come to play as well. Cody Brown locks it in from downtown for 3. But the Titans can lock it down from long distance too. Marcus Kirkpatrick dials in for 3 to give them the early lead. In the end, it's Charter Oak coming out on top as they take down the Titans by a final of 60-51.
Thanks, Chris, and let's keep it at Temescal Canyon, where the girls' water polo team is looking to defend its Division V CIF crown. Temescal Canyon opening the playoffs at home against Glendale, the reigning champs, picking up where they left off in the playoffs last year. The Titans took control of this match early against Glendale, and they piled up the goals. Temescal Canyon looks poised for another run at a Southern Section title. They open their title defense in impressive fashion. The Titans rule the pool and hammer Glendale by a final score of 19-3. Next up, Redlands East Valley taking on La Sierra in Division 5. They play in a hot tub at REV. Well, at least it looks like it. Big jacuzzi. The cold weather made for a foggy game. The Wildcats' Lindsey Blake with the goal. And then later the goalie, Alexis Hollenrake with a long pass. And she picks up the assist when Michaela Vesey nets the goal. The Cats back on the attack. Vesey to Maddie Weisler. It's all good as REV goes on to pummel La Sierra. In Division 3, reigning champ Murrieta Valley cruises past California of Whittier 20-6. La Sierra also in action in the girls' soccer playoffs. Would the Eagles fare any better on the pitch? Wild Card Wednesday for the Eagles, hosting Estancia in Division 4. First half, La Sierra with the ball, Ruby Cazares with a cross, but the Eagles come up empty on that attack. Later, Dominique Smith sizes up the free kick. The Eagles get ahead on it, but it's pushed aside. La Sierra took a 1-0 lead into halftime. The girls bundling up at the break, cold and wet out there. Second half, the Eagles heated up on offense. Janelle Luna crosses the ball to the front of the goal, and after bouncing around, Cristina Penaranda pokes in the score, giving La Sierra the 2-zip lead. Later in the second half, Penaranda with the free kick. She lets it fly and finds Cazares on the other end for the header. And the Eagles go on to win their first playoff game in 20 years. 3-0 the final score. How about another Division 4 wildcard game? The Rancho Verde at Norte Vista. The Mustangs' Dahlia Tapia rips the free kick and nets the goal for the Rancho Verde. Novi would respond later in the match. The Braves had just one score in the game, and here it is. Jessica Samano, the long drive, and buries it. But too little, too late for the Braves. The Rancho Verde goes on to win the wildcard game 5-1. And in a Division 2 wildcard matchup, Corona beat West Torrance 2-1 in penalty kicks. And stay up to date on all the playoff results right here at HS Game Time. I'm Pep Fernandez for the HSGT Roundup.